I go to battle for you every day to combat the nonsense in the mainstream media. They're more interested in sound bites and sensationalism. I'm interested in the truth and being your consumer advocate. My ultimate goal is to help you win in any marketplace, and I'm bringing an edge in the real estate and financial game. My name is Craig Sewing, and this is the American Dream. All right, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday morning. We're providing a lot of great information for you. Write it down, put in your smartphone, and don't forget to DVR us for next week. We're here every Saturday at 10 a.m. and also on KCBQ doing our radio show at 6 p.m. Quick email that we got recently from craigsewing.com. Craig, is there any area of San Diego you like for buying that has more upside for appreciation? How do you find the most opportunity? That is Shannon out of Easy County. I don't know where is Easy County. I would love to move to Easy County. You can't know. You can't look for real estate in San Diego that way. You can't look for a market to get a steal. I mean, like I said in the last segment, stealing's not legal, and tips are for waiters. So who's got a tip for you on this stuff? It's not a good way to approach buying a home. Look, you're going to live there. You're going to build memories there. You got to look at it a little bit more long term. So now, as far as I'm concerned, you could take a dart and throw it at a map, and you're going to find a cool place to live in San Diego. But really think about it. Is downtown a cool area? Do you mind paying HOAs, get rid of the yard work, or Easy County? Yeah, I mean, talk about a cool place to live. East County's good. North County, Poway, we're going to talk about here in just a moment. So I like all parts of San Diego. I don't like to get into that game. You got to find something that you're going to love to live in. If you want to talk about investing in real estate, a whole different conversation to have. A quick video that we found online this week that I know got a lot of hits. A lot of people looked at, got a lot of comments on it. Let's roll tape.
The number of underwater borrowers is coming down, but the problem is not over, not by a long shot. And now we're starting to see a huge disparity between the haves and the have-nots. Take a look. Nationwide, 9.7 million borrowers are still underwater on their mortgage, according to a new report from Zillow. That's just under 19%. But when you break it down by home value, you see what I'm talking about. In the lowest price tier, that's from about 0 to 100,000. 1/3 of all borrowers are underwater. Go to the middle tier, which is about 100 to 300,000, 18% are underwater. And then in the homes priced above 300K, well, the rate drops to just 10%. Now, the trouble is that we need those.
I don't know if I would describe people who are underwater versus having equity as the haves versus the have-nots, but it's actually, that's an improvement. It used to be 35%, so 18%, 18.8 exactly from that report, just under 10 million. Now of equity again. So you fought the fight, you lived in your home, you kept your neighborhood intact, and you're still living there and now getting back to equity. If you are underwater though, in facing challenges, there's still solutions for you. I encourage you to reach out, get advice on that. But I think that's a good thing. I mean, more homes are gaining value, less people are in distress simply because the market's return. But that doesn't mean you might not lose your job or someone gets sick. These things happen. If you ever need advice on that, or maybe it's just debt in general, bankruptcy advice, make sure you reach out to us. Go to craigsewing.com. We've got a special guest here. You've seen him on the show before, but this is the first time we get to proudly announce him as a new radio show host. He's going to be joining me on Wednesdays for Whissel Wednesdays on 1170 AM KCBQ. He's out of the Easy County marketplace. He brought in his agent, Bandy Pike, out of the Poway marketplace. So, Bandy, welcome to the show. And
thank you.
Whissel, Kyle
yes,
Whissel, we call him the Whistler, going to be doing Whissel Wednesdays with me on KCBQ. So that's
Absolutely.
exciting.
Super exciting. Yeah, you've given me the opportunity to guest host your show a few times and had a blast doing it, and just decided let's go ahead and do our own show.
That's really why we had to give him his own show, is he guest hosted mine, and I thought I was going to lose my job. So we just found a way to tuck him away on KCBQ. Now, KCBQ, obviously one of the oldest stations in San Diego. We've had a lot of success there, and it's going to be really cool handing over the flag to you, the mic to you. Every Wednesday. I'll talk about whatever the heck it is I talk about, and then we're going to go with you. We're going to talk about what's happening in the market.
Absolutely.
Wall Street Journal rated you one of the top realtors nationwide. So what a really cool thing we're going to be doing. Poway. So you live in Poway. You specialize in Poway.
Yes.
Out of East County. You're now expanding. Let's take a look real quick of the Poway marketplace. Or let's pretend to look at the Poway market.
Okay.
Here we go. Let it rip.
know, when I first got into this TV thing, we've bin doing radio for years, and one of the things I learned, like all the vocab and all the stuff they teach you when you're hosting a TV show is the team doesn't they don't want to hang the host.
Right.
So when the video doesn't play, it's a good thing you and I don't wear ties. We got hanged there. We survived it. Poway is a cool part of town, so you live, work, and play there.
I do, yeah.
Tell us about Poway. Medeiros. I actually, I haven't been out to Poway too much, but I played Medeiros not that long ago. What a fun part of town. Beautiful homes.
Beautiful, absolutely.
I lost probably 30 balls on the front 9 on that course. I've learned I'm a bad golfer.
That's
I should not play the fancy courses. It does not work out well.
You get to see more of the course that way.
Yeah.
My dad plays there all the time, yeah.
Yeah, so. One of the best courses in San Diego. It seems like a lot of athletes live on that course.
Oh yeah, you got a lot there.
Yeah,
so what's going on? What's fun? What's social scene up there?
Absolutely. Well, starting June 22nd, they will be hosting concerts in the park at Poway Lake. So there's a big lake there. Every Sunday from 5 to 7, they'll go ahead and do
concerts.
Yeah. So you can go there.
Bands, Coachella.
Oof, Coachella tickets.
I don't think we're going to be doing
day.
Coachella in Poway. I don't think that happens there. I think we're more like a stagecoach.
Yeah.
So just cover bands, and you can bring the family. You can do like a whole picnic, barbecue up there, and there's fishing. So
it's fun.
It's fun and it's free.
It's free.
It's free. You live in Poway, you get in for free. I think otherwise parking's like $5. So yeah. And then on Saturdays, starting on the 28th of June, they will do what's called their movie series in the park as well. So that's at the community park.
Like a drive-up movie?
Oh, pretty much.
Yeah.
You just bring your blankets, bring a cooler. Kids are happy, they're playing, and there's a pool there too, so you can actually go in the pool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about real estate, I want to get some stats in a moment, but things that are important to buying a home, schools, some of the things outside. I mean, you name a couple fun things, concerts and movies, but schools are important. Now, Poway's a good area for bringing kids.
I think that when you think of Poway, the first thing you think of is their school district. So they're rated number 9, I believe.
It's a 9 out of 10,
yeah.
And they're the second largest school district in the county of San Diego. And anytime we get a buyer relocating, first thing they say is, I want to be in where there's good schools, and I want a good value. And Poway is always that first place that comes to mind for people. Almost every school in the Poway School District is a 7, 8, 9, or even a 10 rating.
What is the rating?
So 7, ratings are typically based mostly off test scores. So
So they're saying, hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, this school or this area, what's being rated?
The school district as a whole in Poway is rated a 9 out of 10. So that's about as good as it's going to get out there.
Well, that's an A-.
They're taking all the, pretty much,
graded on a curve.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking an A here on the school district.
And my kids go there. My kids go there. I love it. I went to school there. So it's something that I genuinely
love. No problems there?
I wouldn't say that much, but hey, I put my kids in there.
You see that YouTube video this week of the kindergarten teacher slamming the kindergarten kid's head into the wall?
Yikes.
Don't let me see that happen to my kid.
You guys need to watch more junk TV and news. Apparently I just admitted something to the audience. But no, I know it's a good school district. And I think that's really important as we talk about real estate and the opportunities. We get so many questions about how much equity am I going to grow, what are interest rates going to do, what should I do in my financial plan? And I always say, look, I call it the show The American Dream because it really is about community and raising family, and Poway's a good area for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, you're going to go to Poway, and I mean, yes, you have the whole family environment, but you also have, you can actually do a lot of outdoors things as well. So it's someone, if you're just starting a family, or maybe the family's not where you want to be right now, and you can still do all the things of such, like hiking. There's a lot of businesses there. So one of the things that our family likes to do is we like to go hiking up to Iron Mountain. But you'll see a lot of the community go out there and just avid people that, he likes to hike all the time.
Oh yeah.
Big hiker.
Potato chip rock. That's an awesome
photo.
I can't do that with my kids.
Yeah, you go through Poway Lake to get up there.
I've never done that one. Done Devil's Punch Bowl. You ever do that
was fun. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not Poway. That's Easy County, right?
That's
Easy County. Yeah.
Got it.
That's Ramona.
Let's talk. Every time you come on the show, we're going to always reference Easy County.
Easy County. That's where
what stats, real estate numbers, inventory? What's going on?
So one of the cool things about Poway is you have anywhere from $200,000 houses to $10 million estates in Poway. Like you mentioned, a lot of Charger players live up there, a lot of Padre players. It's awesome. And so what you're seeing in the stats there is we're in that spring season right now. You can see back last year, the spring season from quarter 1 to 2, saw a huge jump in prices, and then things have kind of leveled out since then. Now we're getting into the spring season again, and we're starting to see prices jump. The median so far this quarter in Poway is up to $590, so you're seeing a really solid jump in prices just in the last 2 months.
Pretty healthy median price, $590. But earlier I was discussing how we've hit the lowest interest rates of the year. So where you might be out there, let's say you're home shopping, you got pre-approved, and you're looking at $500,000. When mortgage rates drop, all of a sudden your purchase price moves up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So good food for thought. What else do we have? I think you had the number of homes that have sold.
Yeah, so again, this is going to kind of go with San Diego. We're a cyclical market. When you're in that spring and summer season, you're going to see a lot more homes selling. And then as you can see towards the end of the year, as we go into the fall and winter, the number of homes sold is going to tail off. The first quarter of 2014, there was under 300 homes sold. We're not even 2 full months into the second quarter, and we're at 350 homes sold in Poway. So the number of homes sold and the prices are really starting to jump up. With interest rates being as low as they are, it's a perfect time to get into that market, before the prices get any higher.
If anyone wants to get into the market, can they work with Bandy instead of you? Or
Yeah,
If they're buying in Poway, they need to work with Bandy.
she
knows
lives
Poway
there. She knows
far
the
better
school.
than
you want
I do.
Easy County, you can go with them.
Easy County. Cool. Well, congratulations on all the success. Really excited about
Awesome.
the radio show. Brandy, I imagine
Thank
we'll be
you.
having you on the radio show and this show all the
She's
time.
lucky.
Let's keep you around. I want you to answer one of our emails with us. By the way, before we do that, if you want to connect with them, go to whisselrealty.com. That's how you can learn more about Kyle, Brandy. And look, I appreciate you coming in and really pinpointing Poway.
Right.
You guys cover a whole wide range of San Diego. Got an awesome team, awesome culture, and really fun to work with. So let's get to one of those emails from craigsewing.com. Craig, how's the best way to find a steal in the market? You get a gun and you go up to someone's front door, you act like you're delivering pizza, and you pull it out. I don't like the idea of finding steals on the market. I like the idea of connecting with professionals. Here's a good example. I'll give you a takeaway, because I think we've seen that question in some way, shape, or form multiple ways. Kyle Whissel, what did the Wall Street Journal rank you?
We're number 186 in the nation out of over 1 million realtors.
Okay, so 186 out of the entire
Nation.
There's 17,000 real estate licenses in San Diego alone. So think of everywhere. 186 by the Wall Street Journal. You have all these agents. If there's
Right.
ever going to be a steal, you have other agents, you have
Right.
inventory, shadow inventory.
Definitely.
That might be something you tap into. But
Right.
other than that, don't steal. It's illegal, and I don't want you to go to jail. Not as a result of good advice on the show. All right, coming up next, we're going to get into the financial market a little bit here, and we're going to talk about tax planning, estate planning, and income for your investments coming up on the American Dream here in just a moment.